$31,000 in retail value, 1,000 plus Overstock toys, and it is all basically still laid out here in Toy Store 2.0. We've still got plenty of toys stacked in those Gaylords. And what happened? What's going on here? It's Saturday morning, and we have got just a little bit done on this. Everybody got sick. That's what it boils down to. So we are basically picking up where we left off Tuesday afternoon, and we're lucky. All right, the toy store wasn't real busy this week, so we didn't lose that much productivity, but yeah, it was a rough one. It really was. And what am I working on? Myra, she is next door. She's going to be working the cash register today, which is going to free me up to start getting some of this stuff onto the shop floor. So right away this morning, we're going to be finishing up with the Lego. We've got some smaller Lego sets that need to go out. There's some here, there's some over there, and I'm going to move all of these. What are these actually called? Xylo pound whale whatevers. I need to get those out of the way, and then we can start getting some of these other things onto the shop floor. It has been a really rough couple of days. I am still exhausted. So yes, when you get sick, it really slows things down. We're gonna start off with this Super Mario. This is Toad's House, right? Deluxe Toad House playset. They're $17.49. I think we'll go probably $13.99, maybe $12.99. I'd have to do some math, but we've got 4 or 5 of those. We'll get those over to the shop right away. Smaller Lego, I mentioned it, Minecraft sets, Ninjago, and then some Marvel stuff. But the big goal is we're gonna try to load as many carts as we can today, take advantage, probably do some eBay orders, empty out the rest of those Gaylords. And it sounds like a lot. It feels like I'm saying it, and it's gonna be a lot, but I'm hoping it goes pretty quick. Toad houses, we are gonna do $12.99 on them. I think that's a pretty good deal. We are running through a stack of Duplo, and Duplo, a Lego product, right? So we will do Lego pricing, 10 to 20% less. These Peppa Pig sets are $17.99. We'll do $14.99. What do we have here? Creative Flowers and Garden. These will be $14.99. Right, I am sapped. Like, I have no energy from being sick. I'm just trying to get through the day, get some things priced, and get a little bit of recovery in. Being sick is no fun. $39.99. Yikes, that's a lot of money. The Alphabet truck, does that seem high? Let's double check Walmart. Walmart's got them for $48.99. We will do $34.99. My tags are all over the place. It's just a mess in here. Taking a little bit to get recovered. Hello, Kitty and Friends Care Bears. I think we will do $19.99 on these. 27 bucks at Walmart, 30 at Target. I feel like we had some of these around we couldn't get rid of, but these are pretty cool. We'll see what happens with them. $19.99. Getting some of these piles knocked down just a little bit. Turtles of Grayskull Tila. I think we put 10 bucks on her. Some adorable stuff, $8.99. And I cannot believe it is already September. Wow, this year has really flown by. In the holiday shopping season, it's going to be here before you know it. And let's kind of just look through some of this stuff right here. Our Generation, these hyper gels, and I'm wondering if the ammo is going to be in these. So I see a stack of those right here. We might go through these next and kind of see if somebody didn't take all the ammo out of here. That's always what's missing. So we'll check these hypergels real quick, and then we'll see what we got here. How many of these do we have? These hypergels, I gotta think this ammo is in here, but you almost have to check every single one. That one's good because that's what they take. they will bust open the boxes just for the ammo. So these look good, they really do. Normally you can tell because it's ripped, but since we got so many of these, I gotta think these are all good. The next question is, what are they going for? $17.99 at Target and at Walmart. What do we got? Let's see what Walmart is doing. Walmart's got them for $17.99. We're gonna do $12.99 on them. Try just to get them out of here before the end of summer because yeah, $12.99. Let's kind of look around to make sure we don't have any more of those laying around here. And I don't see any. It'd be nice to get them all out at once. Still a half a tub, or I'm sorry, a half a Gaylord here to go and a half a Gaylord here. But we will continue working on the middle. Okay, we are making a little bit of headway here. And when you don't have to run both sides, productivity back here definitely picks up. You're uninterrupted, you can price toys out. And speaking of that, it feels like every time we price a new load, the toy prices have gone up just a little bit. The $12.49s, they're $12.99s, they're $13.29s, and it's been happening quite a bit. The good thing about the way we price, it's always been the same formula, so we're always beating everybody else. Sonic 3 figs, probably gonna have to mark these down just a little bit to get them out of here. Dragon Ball Z, I have people ask me for it. We get it occasionally, but here you go, some Dragon Ball Z. We're doing games. This is Junior Detective. We priced out some Disney figs, Stitched Ultimate Creative Art stuff, some stuffies, a couple of these Simpsons deals. And once we get going, once we pick up some steam here, it should move along pretty fast. You've already priced some of the items in here. If you see it again, you got an idea what it's going to be going for. And I think next we'll get these Gujitsus out of the way. Maybe just dig into all of this. And the toy store has been pretty busy. Okay, it's Saturday. That's just the way it is. Saturdays are busy. Myra is next door and she does a really good job of organizing. I can take this over there. She'll have things already ready to go for me. And Rory does a good job too, but Rory has his internship. He's full-time schooling it, so I don't see Rory as much as we used to, but that's okay. When I'm doing my pricing, I use the Target app, I use the Walmart app. I generally scan one or the other. If the price seems off, I'll do both. And then there's always the Amazon app. So we've got it covered. We want to make sure we always have the best price on everything. And yes, that's what we're doing. Trying to clear it off one cart at a time. These dolls here, $13.59 at Target, $9.99 at Target. We'll do $8.99 and $6.99. And dolls always popular. Lego base plates, we try to get these in, get them out, $7 each. You've got the gray classic base plate here, the green Duplo. Pricing out some of the LOL Fairies Surprise Mystery Deals. $12 at Walmart, $12 at Target. We're gonna do $7.99. I think that's a really good deal. I am sapped, but somehow we got this finished up, got everything emptied out, and I'll be glad when this day's kind of done. Here's what we've got left. Everything that's piled in the middle here. We got those Gaylords emptied out over there, and it still feels like there's a lot going on here because there is, right? Same thing with the Funko. There's a whole table of Funko going, and I'm not really sure what all's over there. I see some Harry Potter, Star Wars, He-Man stuff, just a little bit of everything. And that is how these buys feel. You're grinding, you're trying to get through it. It seems like you never will. And then all of a sudden you look up and you are done. You'll price and move things around and price, and then you look up and it's over with. Mr. Beast Lab toys, still popular. Mr. Beast, he's a machine. And $5.99 on these little Panthers. We sell a lot of this stuff. They don't look bad. They're not terrible toys. The toy store's been pretty busy today, and I've been jumping back and forth, helping Myra out a little bit. We've been stocking shelves, and it's nice to get some of these things out and selling them. If you don't have it on the shelf, you can't sell it. I've said it so many times, and that's where we're at with today. Now this Minecraft stuff, there's no way these are going to be more than $8.99. I wouldn't think. Walmart says 17, 18 bucks. I just don't see it. I don't see it. Can't find them at Target. Can't find them on Amazon. So I'm going to do $8.99. Same thing with the creepers. I think just $8.99, but I am going to double check. The last thing you want to do is be overcharging. And I think the Minecraft, has it phased out now? The movie's done. I'm sure they will do a Minecraft 2. The first movie was so successful, I don't see how they wouldn't. Transformers Optimus Prime. What are we at here? 24? I can believe it on this Studio Series stuff. I'm gonna check Amazon though. Amazon, yeah. Amazon at 24 as well. I think $16.99 is pretty fair. We've got another cart going over, some games, more of the Mr. Beast Lab figs, Our Generation, the 18-inch dolls, some of that clothing, the ILY clothing, Bluey Transformers, some of the Leap Starts, $34.99 a piece. That's what we're charging. So that means they're probably about 45, 50 bucks everywhere else. And we are picking up a little bit of steam. Once you get on a roll, you get on a roll. But the toy store is getting close to closing time. We've been pretty steady all day. Check this out. We've got one of the minifigure display cases. These are really cool Barbie, Spider-Man masks. And I'm trying to see if there's anything that we haven't really seen before. Wild Manes. Is this a My Little Pony knockoff? Maybe. I don't know. Jax. Darth Vader mask. I pulled this out. We're going to try to clean him up a little bit. He is pretty dirty, dusty. And look at the box. It's got like coffee, or I don't even know what that is. But I want to see if he works. There should be a button on the side here, right? It should be right up here. Yes, very nice.
Impressive. Most impressive.
Just want to make sure. Yep. So these, last time I priced one of these out, I want to say it was around 30 bucks. Does that sound right? Let's take a look. $49.99 at Target. We will double check Walmart. 50 bucks? What did I say? 30 bucks? Maybe that was our price. Hopefully I can clean this box up, but let's check Walmart real quick. And it is $49.94 out of stock. So we will probably do with the box condition, $34.99. Seems pretty fair. And yes, very cool.